What's up, everybody? I'm Darren Randall. Welcome to Let It Be Known. We got breaking news out of San Francisco. The 49ers and quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo are finalizing a new contract that will make him the highest paid backup in the NFL. Sources tell me and Mike Garoppolo a solution that keeps Jimmy G on the roster while making it clear that it's Trey Lance's team going forward. So for a couple months now, we've been trying to figure this out. We didn't know Jimmy Garoppolo was gonna end up being traded or released, and at the final conclusion, it comes out that he stays on the team and signs a 6.5 million guaranteed contract with a 500K roster bonus, and that's a 16 mil guaranteed. So my biggest question with this is they say they brought in a quarterback in case Trey Lance gets hurt, but the backup quarterback for Trey Lance, my bad, it's my dog going. But the backup quarterback for Trey Lance, you're gonna bring in Jimmy Garoppolo, a quarterback that's known to be injury prone, a quarterback that's been getting injured every year while you guys have had him. That's the reason you guys brought in Trey Lance in the beginning, is because you're tired of the injuries. So you're gonna bring in a quarterback that I know he knows the system, he knows the roster, but they just said a couple days ago that Jimmy Garoppolo hasn't even looked at this playbook. He hasn't even looked at this playbook. He hasn't been in any of the team practices. He hasn't been in the film room. He hasn't been with the studies. He hasn't been with any of that because they expected him to not be on the team. You know, he's been on the off field. He hasn't been doing anything related to the team. I don't feel like this is a good decision by the 49ers. I feel like Trey's been in Jimmy's shadow, or Trey's been Jimmy's backup. It was a little even George Kittle said it was a little awkward with having them two in the locker room last year. So why do you think bringing that in to make it even more awkward now? Because now you got a guy that's been starting on that team for like 4 to 5 years. You got a guy that's been there, and now you got a new guy you're trying to input in as the quarterback, as the main starting quarterback. You're trying to get him to build chemistry with the team so they can consider him as the guy, so they can consider him as the leader. How does that help having a guy like Jimmy G, who's been considered their leader after all this time? You think that's easy for Trey Lance? He's a 1 year, what is he? He's going into a second year season. You think it's easy for him to try to take over that team while Jimmy Garoppolo is sniffing over his shoulder all goddamn day? So what if all right, so there's situations that Trey hasn't had to be in with the team, but there's situations that Jimmy has had to go through with the team. So let's say there's a crucial moment where it can be Trey Lance's team to, kind of, insert his dominance over the team, maybe vocal, maybe he's gonna say something, and Jimmy being a leader that he supposedly is, he's been on the team, he might say something before Trey gets the chance to say it, and it's just gonna bring in a lot of confusion. I feel like it was unnecessary confusion. I see what the 49ers are doing, and maybe it could be smart over time, because if let's say Trey doesn't get hurt, let's say somebody else gets hurt from another team, and you do get the opportunity to trade him, okay, you save that money. You also built some over the draft, so that worked out for you. But let's say nobody gets hurt, Jimmy Garoppolo's on the team for the whole year, and it starts to build an issue. Between the two quarterbacks, between this guy, this new guy, and this guy that's been here. What if it just starts a clash? I know Jimmy's always been a great leader and a great guy, but we don't know how this is gonna work. I've never seen nothing like this personally. I don't think anybody expected Jimmy G to come back and resign, or to restructure his deal, and especially not that much. That was a big pay cut by Jimmy G. I think that it really does work out, because I don't think any of these teams are going to offer him that contract. And in a way, I do to see the Niners' perspective that, okay, we got a guy that's been with us. We got a guy that's that knows the system, that knows how to take control of this team. But I feel like it can go good, and it can be pretty good, or it can go bad and it can be extremely bad. That the risk reward wasn't really worth it for me, in my personal opinion. I feel like maybe just cutting him loose, let him go find a team, or maybe let him go sit. Who knows if you're gonna get the opportunity to trade him. This could cause a lot more havoc than good. But you guys let me know how y'all are feeling, man. How are y'all feeling about this? With me, that's just how I'm taking it, but let it be known below. How are you guys feeling about this today? Peace.